Oh my goodness. How did I have a noble die? Man. Me and my audio. Me and my audio. That's better. Alright. Now. Thanks, Remora. Yeah, I was messing with all of my audio settings. So I was getting weird echo while I was setting this up. And apparently that disconnected all my settings. So I'm not going to say what it was. We are live. It's that evil technology. That's why we are the Avestites. That's right. That's right. It is time for the Avestite movement to be heard. Yes, yes, yes. We came into existence the same time as the Second Republic, but we were the good things. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think as long as I'm playing Avestites, technology is going to be messed up, apparently. For those of you who aren't as versed in the setting, humanity reached the stars, and many of them blame its worship of technology for the decline of humanity in the dark ages that followed. The Avestites, however, believe that removal of technology is a good thing, and the dark ages should stay that way, except when the darkness is lit by the flames of a burning sinner or their books. And we are being Chi Kao, who is following that way. Of course, even Avestites don't like fog of war, so we're investigating around. All right, I don't remember where we were last game. I remember that we had some issues on, I think it was Midian we were conquering. Yes, we use technology for the betterment of humanity. Again, we are the martyrs, the privileged martyrs, who will risk our own souls for the benefit of humanity. We take on the sins of technology so other humans do not have to. Still not hearing my cool music. Let's keep listening. All sorts of weird audio stuff. That's what I get. All right, so we're going to cycle through our units really quickly, try and remember what we were doing. So we were shooting something here. No, that's Kish. That's my world. What would I be shooting over my world? Oh, we got ruins here to explore. Yeah, it's been interesting. One of the things that rebels can do is they can activate what's in your ruins. I think that creates a great story effect, because obviously they're allied with whatever's in those ruins then. It also makes it a little easier on players, because you can't bombard stuff in the ruins until they come out. Once they're out, bam, 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 you can shoot from space. So it's an interesting dilemma. Do we unleash the ruins early, let rebels use them? I think it's great. Creates a different game every time, creates great stories, and actually makes it a little easier on the players if you can get the rebels to open it up, because the same stuff will still be in there when you look in the ruins. All right, so were we fighting something from the ruins here, or just getting ready to go into ruins? Oh, was there something over here? Oh, that's right. We fought something in these ruins that was nasty, nasty, didn't we? Didn't we? So we need to figure out what it was, and more importantly, where it is. It's a PTS gun. Oh my goodness. And a hover tank. I can't take too many attacks from that. And that hover tank, man, usually I would zip my Tiger Lily scout tank into the desert to avoid it, but that hover tank can go in the desert more easily than I can. All right. I've already got a damaged cruiser. Let's see what happens when I hit this PTS gun. Let's see. Ouch. Yeah, no more of that. No more of that. You are landing and healing. You are landing and healing. I don't have a spaceport. I'd heal better if I was in a spaceport. I'll put it in my factory. That doesn't give a bonus, but it feels thematically appropriate. So, we can't hear any music yet, can we? Oh, yeah, my desktop audio is not picking up at all. What is going on here? Test, test, test. Wow. Desktop audio. Oh, there we go. OBS, I think, was mad at me for cheating on it with Restream. So for you who aren't following, I had a great time streaming Machiavelli, but I couldn't use OBS. I had to use Restream directly in order to capture the DOS box. I think OBS figures I was cheating. Alright, so our frigates are going to sit over Midian. Is that where we're exploring right now? Yeah. We're trying to go to that starport. Conquer that starport. We'll leave our frigates up here in space. What was I going to build here? Probably go get some of this energy, this sweet, sweet energy over here. We're doing well on energy. Use some more metals. Yeah, let's head over here in any case. Ah, my freighter's also doing some healing. And I was going to take these units to Midian, but now I need to create a quick little buffer. Man, I'm really lucky that this hover tank's staying with the PTS gun. Or maybe not. It's going at the PTS gun rate, which is 2 hexes, so they're slow. Whereas this hover tank is fast. The Kestrel. They're really good. I mean, good attacks and 11 moves. And that thing could be rampaging all over the place. And obviously, my farms aren't exactly defended. I don't even have a militia in here. But as long as it's tied to the PTS gun and supporting that, it's going to move slowly. So I got time to build up a force to deal with it. I won't be shooting it from orbit, will I? And when I look to the left, that's because that's where I monitor the restream chat. So feel free to chat away. I will be watching. All right. So, not moving that freighter just yet. I was going to take you all over to Midian, but I gotta, like I said, I've got all this stuff starting to build. I got an artillery coming in here. I got a tornado building here. That's definitely for use on Midian where there's air power. I'm going to need to build, let's get an anti-tank gun building here to deal with the PTS gun. Get another anti-tank gun. Building anti-tank guns in the labs. Anti-tank guns in the labs. Exit. Build. Anti-tank gun. Alright, put that militia back to garrison duty. Come back to y'all later. Building a road. That's right, ruins up here to deal with. Not sure. I should have watched my last stream again, see what I was doing over here. We'll figure it out. Ooh, nice metal over here. Should go check that out. By my fort. Really good metal by my fort. Heck yeah, look at that. There's some trace over there. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. I'm not building it. Let's build an engineer in the fort, shall we? Absolutely. I'm sorry, that unit I was talking about was officer. It's actually a Das Tactic, not an officer. For more ass, I forget your campaign settings. Universal Warehouse on. That is correct. It's a random map. And I was going to show it with Universal Warehouse on, since we're adding weird stuff. Next time, I'll definitely play Universal Warehouse off. Regatta. Hey, Regatta, welcome back. Is this game from the early 90s, the mid 90s? It came out in 97, that we did the 25-year anniversary patch in 2022, and we just upgraded it again, beginning of this month. For those of you in Twitch who don't know, Reggie, sorry, I thought it was Regret. Reggie is another game developer making some really cool stuff. He likes doing retro-style games. He's got a really cool retro-style game. Reggie, feel free to tell folks about your fighter game in the chat. All right, so now we're building an engineer here. That's used up most of our resources. That engineer will garrison. We're done with you. All right, here's that attack on the starport we were trying for. We're using a heavy armored scouting force led by a noble. That's not risky. Let's see. What do we already know is in here? 2 PTS guns, 2 anti-tank guns. Yeah, not attacking 2 PTS guns and anti-tank guns with 3 tanks. Unit not spot. A good idea. All right, they also have AA in there. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to get more reinforcements. We're not building anything this farm. Let's build another militia. Give my noble a little bit more protection. All right. Yeah, that Holy Relic is awesome, but we don't have Theurgy yet, so it doesn't really help us. So, oh yeah, there's the air unit. That's what we're worried about, is a dive bomber. So I might normally have sat out here to build up force to attack next turn. But we do have AA ready to go. We could move everybody out. Or I could get my noble healed up. Why don't we heal up our noble in the farm and just bring everybody to attack the starport next turn? I think that's the way to go. All right. Everybody hang out here. Come back to you. All right. No real use for my transport this turn. Now, we're going to try and hit this. This is, like I said, because they're going to PTS gun speed, it's going to take a while. So I got time to build up good forces out here to deal with it. But I'm still tempted to bring a blocking force, that Das Tactic officer and the artillery to the fray. Already got Assaultlander here, freighters here. Got most of my transport capabilities over here right now. So, yeah, I think we'll come back to all these next turn. Freighter, some more healing. Build up units. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could actually land here. That's outside of the PTS gun's range. How do we do that? Let's start building a little blocking force. Yeah. Let's get these out early before the PTS gun gets even closer. I think that's a good idea. Artillery, Das Tactic officer. Shoot you up in orbit. Land you down. Not the shield. Just realizing I'm still not hearing the music. I'm going to turn up the music again in the options. I like my music. Reggie, I think you'll like this music. Reggie. Reggie, I have a turn-based RPG called Bofine Unit, the Omega Contract. It's a game that revolves around cosplayers with powers and all the schemes and chaos that goes along with it. My Steam demo was approved this weekend. All right. Excellent. Congratulations on the demo. That is great. I don't know if you watch any of the indie game business videos on marketing. They had some good ones up talking about trailers and more. All right, shooting that Assaultlander into space. Keeping my freighter there to heal. This whole group will sit here kind of as a blocking force, scouting force, to keep an eye on that force coming. Where do I want you to land? I will land you here to pick up that artillery. No, not done. I want to look where my house is. Oh, the Hazat are really starting to take away this game. I'm down here in purple. See where I lost units. Hazat are well in the lead this game. They've surpassed the Hawkwoods. We got some money coming in. Let's see if there's any diplomacy we want to trade for. Oh, Lazarus does not have any technology I want. Nikolai, you do have technology I want. Give me pharmaceuticals. Of course I want pharmaceuticals.
Message sent.
Oop. And I will give you... Ooh, Pranabindu. That's right, I'm going to give the Ducados access to assassination technology. Nothing on the Hawkwoods. All Malik. Give me technology. Mega Chassis. Oh yeah, we want Mega Chassis. You know that's right. I'll definitely give you Pranabindu. Excellent. Done.
Message sent.
Good stuff. All right, we've done our resources. We've done our building. Let's end the turn.
House Li Halan.
Chi Kao of the Avestites. Tracker Legion completed. I'm sorry I tied up with my own fort onto building an engineer. All right. We want to go to energy physics, maybe? Oh, no. We want theurgy. We got one of the best relics in the game. We just can't use it yet. Theurgy. This is appropriate for Avestite Labs to be researching theurgy. Got an engineer on Kish. Do some cool things. Anti-aircraft gun. That is for taking a Midian. Anti-tank gun. All right, get these all together. Self-propelled. I think I want, we've got tanks. I think I want to, oh no, I want some self-propelled artillery. Self-propelled artillery. Nah, let's get the tank killer. They're good against the PTS gun. Anti-aircraft on Kish. Nothing right now. Artillery on Kish. Maybe we'll do one more artillery. Nah, because we need to build stuff. Yeah, sure. Militia Legion. That's mainly for scouting, as you all know. The aircraft gun. Nothing being built there now. Militia Legion on Midian. Ooh, they're coming out for me. Check that out. Check that out. Here's that vote. We tied. We did not win. Hey, pharmaceuticals for Pranabindu. Mega chassis for Pranabindu. Good trading turn. Oh my goodness. So on Midian, the rebel atmosphere fighter gunned down my militia. I need more of that anti-air gun weaponry. All right. Don't know what I'm going to do with my bulk collar on Kish. We'll come back to it. Same with that. Frigates will stay escorting or scouting. Engineer. Oh, yeah. We found this. We want to come over here. Harvest those trace and gems, please. Trace and gems, please. Lots of good resources we need to get. Hey, Noctti! You have some favorite strategies to win the game? Killing Biz-2 nobles, control Biz-2 space using cloaked warships, create chaos, unleashing symbiote menace, etc. There are a lot of different ways to play this game. So you saw in the last game, I played Alexius, converted to Eschatonics, and made a focus on getting into the ruins. Because the Eschatonics do better with the ruins than others. So then I made a point of getting these powerful relics. And if you look back at that whole Alexius segment, you'll see that mid to late game, I had these really powerful relics. Really powerful relics. And was just blowing the heck out of people from orbit. And that helped us defeat the symbiotes in space. In that game, I was really focusing on building up Alexius's reputation with the other houses, picking them off one by one along the way. And that worked very well until the end when I had to fight a bunch of them on Byzantium Secundus, and their spies almost took me out there. Going the assassination route you're talking about, where you kill off the Byzantium nobles, that is a good way to do it as well. But they will just bring more nobles back there. It is very difficult to drop enough nobles on the planet to drop enough assassins on their planet to kill their nobles. But it is a good strategy. It's a later game strategy. Once you get the doppelganger assassins, you drop a stack of them, whoo, they will take out a palace. A lot of folks like going the starship route early, build starships. I like to build a mix of units along the way. But one of the secrets I find is that each of the tech trees gives you a route to victory. So, if you go the microbiology route, yeah, you're building those plague bombs, and you can wipe the enemy out once you got plague bombs. Go the physics route, you're building you're going the spaceship route generally. The microbiology route is also a good way to create really cool units. So all of these things allow you to build really neat units, especially foot troops are just awesome. The Grimsons, the Fanatics, all those crazy ground legions. And psychosocial, that was what I did with Alexius in the last one, getting that theurgy quick. I'm getting theurgy quick. I hadn't planned to get theurgy that fast in this game, but after I got that one relic, oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So again, you're going the microbiology route. You got Plague Bomb, you got Grimsons, Genetic Warriors, Zil War Beasts. Oh yeah, you're building them up. It's awesome. You can go a low-tech route, which is kind of what I'd originally planned for this game. I wasn't going to go tech-heavy. I was going to build a bunch of low-tech Avestite units to flood the enemy with. But I kind of got distracted by finding that one cool relic right off the bat. So, made a difference. Everyone else would love to know what your favorite tactics are. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of different ways to play this game. Go heavy on the diplomacy. You can win this game without ever going to war with another player. You most certainly can. You can convince them. You can build your reputation up enough that they or the League or the Church will give you enough votes to become Emperor. So, it is fun. Or you can just go the full military route and wipe out all the other houses. Now, I haven't gotten to the point in this game where I'm going to show, I don't want to reveal my strategy for this game yet. I talked about wanting to use those mass low-tech units. I'm going to show you in a little bit. Maybe this game, probably the next live stream, how that's going to implement. So that is my goal this time. A lot of cool low-tech stuff to win the game. All right. Gonna combine these two for a for the Assaultlander to pick them up. See how my energy's doing out here. Oh yeah, 36 energy. That's a good place to put my energy collectors. All right, gonna bring you to here. Show space. Get that Assaultlander and the Assaultlander. I don't know where those guys are. I gotta keep scouting with my Tiger Lily. Huh? Did they run back? They backed up or they just didn't move? 1, 2, 3. They didn't move. I guess my blocking force kept them there. So I've got time to build a good force here. So that's what we will do, is keep bringing troops over there. Build ourselves a nice little force to take out those two. That's good. Keep scouting with my Tiger Lily. Yeah, there's not much. Maybe I did do more in that comment. Remember in the last live stream, I had a big force here. Went to the ruin and got taken out by a better rebel force. High-tech rebels. We'll consider them Third Republic fanatics trying to bring about the Third Republic. And that's why the Avestites must wipe them out. See, technology bad. Okay. Okay. All right, we got the Dreadnought. See, my Dreadnought's back up to the green. Oh, sorry, it's a battle mode. My cruiser, it's not a Dreadnought, and it's really a battle mode cruiser. I think I might try and do another shot against the PTS gun. I'm really risking my cruiser, which I shouldn't. But if I can take out that Kestrel, that'll be good. Because that tank is a nice one. Whoa, I missed it completely. Let's not do that again. Back in the factory with you. Oops. All right, got this nice self-propelled anti-air. Bring that along to join in the fight over here. Let me keep that freighter healing. Gonna move up my AA. Got an artillery. Oh, should put my A in that transport, the Assaultlander. Well, getting a decent force here. Keep that back in orbit. All right. You are looking. Oh, look, more metal. I love it. How are we looking over here for the metal anyway? 34 might be where we go. 4 and 5 trace. We'll scout around a little bit more, but I think we're pretty close to it. You will sentry. You'll stay in here. I mean, could you walk up there pretty quickly? Sure. Consolidate forces. All right, you guys have got about enough. Like more though. Oh, that's right. I got these two anti-tank guns coming in. That's what I need to take out that PTS gun, plant space weapon. All right, we got attacked here. Let's build. Oh, we're already building an engineer. Okay, not going to disrupt that. Okay. So he's got a nice force here now. Let's step out and see how if the dive bomber's along with him. Yep, that dive bomber's along with him. Let's take everybody except the Holy Relic, which doesn't work for me yet. All right. This is... I don't like my noble only having a couple, but that infantry should keep my noble alive now. Soak up damage that we give my noble. Noctti T says, thanks for explaining things. Multiplayer tend to run 1 turn per day, so I just think how to win using as little research as possible. Yeah. Then you will want to watch this live stream as I go forth, because I'm going to show a quick win methodology with this one. We'll turn into the next one. Remora DFC says, and this includes taking a direct hand in repelling and conquering the symbiotes, and possibly pushing back the vow too. Chukelo, fancy seeing you here. I am fancy. Noctti T says, you know example of using clerics for victory. They look expensive for possibilities they provide. All right. So the role of the clergy in this game, let's go back to Kish and look at the clergy. They don't do that much in this game. They make it easier to change the sect, and if you remember, I became the Avestites, and that helped prevent rebellions. They also make skimming the tithe more effectively, which of course, no good Avestite would ever skim the tithe, but we will get the requisite of money that we should be getting, right? Oh my gosh, what happened to the Hazat? Look at that power drop. They must have lost spaceships or something. Wow. All right, cool. Have to look at what's going on in Aragon. But really, in the base game, if you're going for a heavy religious victory, you want the patriarch to be on your side, all that kind of stuff. They play value. I mean, it takes a lot of electronics, right? Because you have to turn a Das tactic in my game, but an officer into a clergy. See, so while it costs nothing here except 5 gems, which is a lot, it also costs the electronics to make the Das tactic. But in the mods, they play a lot more of a role. So yes, in the basic game, don't worry about the clergy too much. In the mods, like Emperor Wars, they can have a very cool role. All right, back to our attack here. This is going to be a bloody fight. I'm going to lose some tanks, I'm sure, because they've got a lot of anti-tank weapons in here. And that dive bomber is problematic. I'm hoping I have enough AA guns to deal with the dive bomber. We're about to find out. See if those two anti-aircraft guns are enough against the dive bombers. Here we go. Oh, there's something else in there. Parts. Oh, a dervish. I'm in big trouble. Oh, man. We're very lucky that dervish isn't wiping us out. Dervishes are tough late game units. We really did well in that one. We must have some elite units in this stack. Oh, yeah. Elite Noble, Elite Wolfen, Elite Wolf. Oh, all 3 of our tanks are elite. I'd forgotten that. And Elite AA. That made a huge difference. That made a huge difference. So I will take that. All right, you all should have enough movement to be able to take that starport. Now we're going to have to bring our... let's hope there's nothing in here. Woohoo! We hoped appropriately. Oh, did they drop out of the electronics? I'm so tempted to rush the electronics factory. We'll drop back just in case, because we're taking damage. Because that atmosphere fighter is flying around somewhere. You're right. I'd forgotten about him. That atmosphere fighter came out of somewhere to attack my my farm. We have to be careful. Let's drop the militia back in here. Sentry him. Let's move my relic. Yeah, now we're protecting the relic. The relic's not protecting us. We're protecting the relic. Move to there. All right, starport is ours. You'd think we could build some spaceships now, right? Because we have a starport, but no, we don't have the technology yet for it, unfortunately. All right, all of these units are going to sit here and do some healing in the starport. I don't think we're doing anything with that hull collar yet. Well, that's our only unit we haven't moved. I don't think we're doing anything with the bull collar. Just leaving it in orbit. Maybe we should put it here. Yeah, we might drop it into here, maybe into the lab. Yeah, we'll drop the bulk collar into the lab just in hopes that we'll have stuff to take out of there. Maybe not in the lab, maybe in this farm. That's a good idea. No, not ending our turn. Diplomacy again. So, the Hazat just had a big power drop. So, early game, your relative power levels do play a big role in diplomacy. The more power you have, the more likely people are to listen to you. So let's see if they're injured enough to offer me an alliance. I'm going to give me an alliance, and I'll give you technology. Because I know they need, yeah, look at all the tech they need. I'll give you alien psychology. And a planet map from Byzantium Secundus. Let's see if they become my allies now that they're weaker. Nikolai. Now, who did I really want to be my buddy? It was somebody I wanted to make an alliance with. Let's go look at that space map again, shall we? Yeah, all right. So we're over here. And we're likely to be going to war with Al Malik. So I'd rather not be giving the Almalik too much more goodies. Yeah, the Hawkwood are most out of the way. I might end up having to fight the Azai quickly, and I shouldn't have made that alliance. So Hawkwood is really who I should be doing the diplomacy with. So Alexius, give me an alliance with you, and I'll give you technology. Wow, you don't even have psychosocial yet. And map of Byzantium seconders. Just throw it on in.
Message sent.
I thought I had an alliance with somebody already. I have an alliance with the Ducados. All right. So, Nikolai. You so pretty, Nikolai. Give me something. Give me votes at the next election, and I'll give you technology. Look at all the stuff I have you want. Parapsychology. And I'll give you a planet map, though you probably already... I'll give you Midian, for goodness sakes. You're my ally. You're my bud. And a ministry. I will give you the Imperial Fleet. Now, that's something else, Noctti. The different offices you get give you different routes to victory. You saw my use of Stigmata in the Alexius one, where I went for those relics and all the power, etc., and beat back the symbiotes. The Imperial Fleet one is kind of the most obvious one. You just bring that Imperial Fleet and start shooting up your enemy's homeworlds. I'm going for the Imperial Eye route this time, and I'll show you how that works when I get it.
Message sent.
All right. Is there anything we want to build still? We've got 100. We're building an engineer there already. Oh yeah, we should build something in the starport, shouldn't we? Yeah. I think we've got enough anti-air now. Let's build another militia here to give some more protection to my my noble. Let's build an engineer here in the farm. Well, not taking a risk. One of the risks is that if there are rebel cities like up here, they might be coming down this way, they might be coming down that way. They might be sending reinforcements down there. And I don't have a good scouting force here. I need a plane on this planet. So when I get that electronics factory, I'll start building electronics and make myself a plane in my factory back on Kish. Noctti T says, was thinking of dropping 10 plus clergymen to force shift planet sect to peacefully focus and then drop my brother battle army. If you want to go the brother battle route, that's a really fun way for victory. So go ahead and get a lot of clergy and start making everyone brother battle fanatics. That is one good use of the clergy. I can't deny. I cannot deny. All right. Oh wait, what's my stuff? My food. I need to get more farms producing food. Holy cow. Holy Chi Kao. That's, of course, my name in this game. All right, let's see what we do with food next turn. Should I buy some just to make sure I'm okay? I got plenty of money, don't I? Well, not plenty, but I got enough right now. Let's go ahead and buy some more food and metal. Let's buy 100 food. Let's just buy the 100 food. That's plenty. I don't know what's going on, but I want to make sure I got enough. Put in the shield. All right. Now then, end turn.
House Li Halan.
Okay. Finish that anti-tank gun. Decide what we want to build later. Finish that anti-tank gun. Decide what we want to build later. Built an engineer. Decide what we want to build later. Militia Legion on Midian. Excellent. Come back there. Rebellion on Kish. You see, this is the problem of messing with the religion. They went from Orthodoxy to Avestite, and somebody didn't like it. All right, no alliance with Azat. We got the votes from Nikolai, my buddy. And Nikolai will now be the fleet commander. No alliance with House Hawkwood. There's that dive bomber zipping around, shooting me up on Midian. Hey, give him hospital. I'll take some more money. So let's take a look at that rebellion. So it wasn't a big rebellion, thankfully. It could have been worse. It looked like they came out of the factory. Maybe, they came out of the palace. That's it. And I just built these 2 anti-tank guns. We'll get to go attack them. All right. Oh, Nah, I don't have Wolverine. Hey, I can put a noble in charge. This is fun. Let's do this. Get everyone a chance for some experience. Yeah. Oh, no. Ah. Sure, whatever. Noble and anti-tank gun versus it. These don't have enough movement because it's in a riverbed. Assault! Take out that rebel. See, he was veering away from the Avestite way. And we done taught him. We done learned him. Maybe I'll bring a noble out for this fight. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Let's see, we still have the Assaultlander up in orbit. Let's drop it down in the lab here. Let's go ahead and pick up a noble and an anti-tank gun and sail it on out that way. Drop them there. Cool. Remora says, that city that is not revealed next to the electronics on Midian, maybe to the factory. Oh, that'd be good. You can locally build Navy or air recon units. Ah, fingers crossed. Let's see what it is. That's a good point. We'll find out shortly what it might be. All right, let's get that Tiger Lily scouting again. Let's see if that PTS gun is gone anywhere.
Spotted.
Stay in the same place. Interesting. Our blocking force is doing its job. Maybe time to start moving them up. Yep, let's move them up. Take another quick look over here. Yeah. All right. And that Kestrel, because it's not in a city, it's taking forever to heal. We'll wipe that out pretty easily. Have an engineer come down here and finish building that road. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Energy. Energy. Yeah, it looks like right where I am is the best place for a well. Let's do it. Orders, build the energy collector here. Probably put a militia in there as well. You know me, keeping an eye on what might come out of the wilderness at me. I am going to jump this back to Midian so I can heal in that starport. Alright, still got this one. Done anything with it yet except heal. You. What do I want to do with you? I'm tempted to actually put you in here. Next turn, put you in the bolt collar with Wolverine. Not a bad idea. That Wolverine, bring that bolt collar back up in the air and land it in the factory for the Wolverine. Alright, what was I going to do with this engineer? I need electronics, don't I? Yes, I do. Let's build electronics. What? I thought I got... I need energy physics, don't I? Shoot. Curses. Build another chemical factory. I'll build need chemicals later in the game. Might as well. Yeah, this is definitely a Avestite game. I'm this late past the first election, but I still can't build an electronics factory. That's Avestites for you. Alright, got our tornado moving like a tornado. Got metal all over the place here. 3, 4, how's my trace? Yep, I think right over there is my place to trace. Build another mine. I really do need more farms, don't I, everyone? some. We gotta find some farmland quickly. We're talking about hoping, or more is talking about hoping that the more is saying that we help the factories after the electronics. It might need to be a food, but as VBM says, the patriarch is deemed electronics odious to humanity. The patriarch, curse that patriarch. I mean, we theoretically support this patriarch. Orthodoxy, Pasha, they're just a step away from heretics. We're the Avestites. We know the right way. All right, let's see. Got this one. Get some artillery here to pick up. Yep. Got you and come down to pick up that artillery next turn. It's a good force. We're gonna leave it here. Pick up some other stuff next turn. It'll be about time to attack that.
Unit spotted. Unit spotted.
Yeah, we keep building militia there. It keeps getting shot up by wherever those rebel planes are coming from. Is there a city down? Ah, rebel planes in that farm. That's what they're doing. Excuse me. That's where those planes are coming to hit my farm. I betcha. I might send one of my flak guns back. Sit it in there and see what happens. Alright. Stack coming along. We got our noble scout armored scouting group. Oh, they do have stuff in the... Oh, chemicals over there. Ooh, another PTS gun and an aircraft carrier. Wow. Wow. Shoot, I wish there was a way for me to capture them, but I don't think that's going to work. I need a lot of artillery against the... This is when you can't have air, because I'm sorry. Look how good they are against air units. Yeah, PTS gun and a carrier, a good combo. Alright. Leave the relic behind, bring this whole group, grab the electronics. PTS gun wailed away on my tanks, but yeah, not a problem. Maybe that's where the planes were taken off from the carrier. That explains why there's been so much air on this planet. Back into the electronics for you. Bring up that so it's well protected. Oh my gosh, rocket artillery. Holy cow. Wow. That's... Check your chemicals with rocket artillery. Not a factory, but chemicals are not horrible, says Remora. Evil demons reside within electronics. You're correct, Remora. Any good priest will tell you that. At least your farm is making an engineer. A couple more turns you can make a factory. Yeah, I think that's what will have to happen here. Rocket artillery. All right. Yeah. Woo. Well, our tanks will be good against that if he doesn't have much more defenses. Right. All right. We need some more militias, though their air units keep taking them out. Yeah, we do need our own air here. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Tempted.
Unit spotted.
Yeah, it's just the rocket artillery. But man, that could just blow away my noble, even with an infantry defender. All right, we'll take it next turn. Wish I had more infantry here. Hey, we captured a bunch of electronics. And you know what that means? Oh, we're still building here. Next turn, we get to build a plane here. All right. Freighter's still healing. You guys are still scouting. Let's do some diplomacy. Diplo. So we got the votes we need. That should be all the votes we need. So we can keep focusing on technology. They don't have any technology I need. Nobody's got technology I need. How are the Avestites leading in technology? Yeah, I should be trading them my technology for their money, to be honest. All right, we'll live with this. Anything else we want to build? We still got 160 metal, 194 food. So let's do one more engineer. Probably back on Kish. Build engineer. Chemicals, build militia. All right. Good deal. And the turn.
House Li Halan.
Elon, got my militia up there. No, we'll have to build stuff up there eventually, but not yet. Factory, build a tank killer. You know what we're building now? We are building an atmosphere fighter. Heck yeah. Shield, build an engineer. We'll figure out what we want to build next. Artillery on Kish. We'll take a closer look at our building needs at the end of the turn. I build another engineer up here, but not immediately. We need food. We need food. I keep forgetting that. Farmers produce an engineer. That's what we might do for a factory. I think that's probably going to be a good idea. Yep, anti-error here, please. Putting militia there just means we get shot again. And you're right, we probably... Ooh, pharmaceuticals for $13.90. Heck yeah. Mega chassis for $13.20. Pharmaceuticals $13.80. I'll take the money. All right. We took out the PTS gun, didn't we? They don't have a PTS gun in the chemical factory. That's the best way to attack rocket artillery is with the cruiser. Kaboom. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Drop you down, land you into the starport to do some healing. And yeah, now that is pretty well ours. Now, we've got an island over here, which apparently doesn't have a PTS gun. So now we need our Assaultlanders back over here to start power dropping our units all over Midian. Midian, oh Midian. Have you met Midian? Yeah, let's use my speed stuff. This feels like overkill now that it's just an engineer, but there could be a partisan in there. Assault! I am. Alright, chemical, build. Anti-air, because if we just build a militia, it'll get shot up. Got more chemicals, that's good. I think I do need that. Normally the starport would be the most important piece that I've found so far on the planet. But this electronics is my only electronics capacity so far. We want to make sure this stays strong. I think we're going to land in here. You're going to move in here. There's a good force now. It is a good force. So we need to get our Assaultlanders here. Start moving us around. Now, we talked about this being a factory, and that's not a bad idea. Because a naval unit would be good, but you notice one thing. This splits it. We have to go sail all around to get back to the other side, because it's split by this one continent. There's no Suez Canal or Panama Canal here. At least if I'm thinking engineer. Sorry, I was rereading an old thing. Now, what do I want to do with this one now? Probably that factory is a good idea. I should probably build a factory. I did want to take it next to the starport, but won't get there this turn. I can at least put it close to the starport. Oh, but you want it on the water. I do want it on the water. That means probably right here. What's my energy? No. Can't exploit that energy. All my farms are too close. Where should I put the factory? Right there. That way I can build a naval transport if I so desire. Right now I do want air on this planet. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and build that factory here like we were talking. Wait. Can I build the cathedral yet? Yeah, there's no church on this planet. I need to build a cathedral so I can make them all Avestite. We'll start with the factory. Yes, and what we'll build in the factory is another atmosphere fighter. Alright. Maybe the starport should build an engineer. And my electronics should build an engineer. Let's build an engineer here. Okay, that's good. Roll away until next turn. You are sitting here. You're sitting there. You're sitting there.
Unit spotted.
We're heading back there. You're trying to build my gem mine. I need gems. You see, I don't have any yet. Militia will sentry here. All right. We're going to crash land a bulk hauler again. We're going to crash land a bulk hauler again. Anti-tank gun. Militia. Wolverine. Now we need to stay at least 6 away from that PTS gun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he moved up now. Woo-oo. They are on the move. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Bulk hauler took a bunch of damage with that crash landing. I'm going to show you why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to move the Wolverine up here. I don't care about those other ones. In fact, I'm going to move an anti-air unit in there. I'm going to put all of them on the bulk hauler. I'm going to take the bulk hauler into space. This engineer. Tempted to build another lab. Because we gotta get our theurgy as quickly as we can. Alright, let's come here and build a lab. Yep, building that lab. On coast inside electronics, 2 tiles from starport. That would be good, Remora, but I was impatient. I wanted my factory now! Now. Freighter is completely healed. We'll come back on around to it. Transport. We need our transports over on Midian. So I'm going to take this artillery, shoot it up in space, and take it to Midian. You are going to sentry militias. You're still on the move up here. Let's see here. Bring you around. That's a good stack. I think that's all I need against that PTS gun and the damaged Kestrel. If the Kestrel wasn't as damaged... Oh, drop out the Tiger Lily. This should be plenty. Yep. That tornado kind of led the attack. Did what I needed. Alright. So those Third Republic fanatics have been shown the Avestite way. Our flame guns. Whoops! I sent the wrong unit. That was supposed to be the Tiger Lily. Now we get to see what's in the ruins. 2 lost carriers. It was a Third Republic bastion. Maybe Sathraists. Ooh, was it Sathraists or Third Republic? Or Third Republic Sathraists. I bet that's what it was. Ultimate heresy. Yes, yeah, with that cool technology. Holy relic of St. Paul's Talaria. That's awesome. Wow, that was a good find. We don't have fighters yet, but when we do. And stacked movement rate bonus. Now we can be speedy. Oh my goodness, watch this. Those carriers can transport all my units over to Midian. All right, everybody. Let's head down here. Next turn, gonna load you all up. Heck yeah. That's awesome. That is awesome. I can either take him to Midian or I can go explore more ruins here. I think I want him on Midian right now. With Alexius, of course, he would go after every ruin he saw. That's not the case here, though we've gotten really cool stuff out of him so far. Really cool stuff out of him so far. Tempted to launch with these three in one of the carriers and take it on over there. Temptation, temptation. I don't think we really need a movement bonus on. Yeah, might as well. Let's take this carrier over there. Load it up, take it out. Put a relic, put a tiger lily, put a noble. Shoot it up, shoot it over. All of you will move around next turn. Look at that. Beautiful carrier. Loading some stuff up, going to Midian. And the Midian, now that I've got other ships here, including my cruiser, I'm going to take one of these back to do sentry duty over Kish. One will stay on Midian, one will stay on Kish, and that freighter, I guess I should take it over here to load these guys up. Yeah, let's do that. Crash landing of my freighter. Not bad this time. No, we're not done. That's pretty cool stuff this turn. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. I don't really do any diplomacy this turn. Let's do, we got a little more building we can do. Oh, let's buy. We got cash. Oh, we got lots of money. That's right. We just sold a whole bunch of technology. Let's load up on some metal and some food. Okay, not that much food. Yeah, sure. Let's do 225 food. Nope, did I just buy the food? I didn't buy the metal. Definitely buy all that metal. Put both of you into the shield. Sentry you. Oh, we can build 3 engineers now. That'll be nice. All right, so we know we want food. We know there's food down here, so let's build an engineer here. Time to take care of my food concerns. Food has been an issue this game. Midian. Starport. I think we might build an AA here. Go back to Kish. Build another engineer. Let's see. Do we have any more food locations? Oh, yeah. Up here. Wait, we didn't build a farm over here yet. Oh, we got the engineer being built here. Let's build an engineer in this farm. All right, good deal. End turn. Yeah. That's
House
good.
Li Halan.
Okay. Hey, that's right. We've got a new lab. Researching theurgy. Hey, that engineer. Now we want to build tracker legions. I forgot I need to build a fort on Midian. Get my tracker legions. Ooh. Nikolai's happy to be my buddy. Map from Sev. Give me the map from Severus. And 210 Firebirds. I'll take it. Xenobiology for 1740. Absolutely. Nice. All right, let's fly you to Midian. We'll call her to Midian. Assaultlander will land. We'll pick up something in here. Pick up maybe that elite artillery. We'll take that to Midian. Put you into the carrier. You into the carrier. Can anyone else get in the carrier? Yes, look at that. You guys. head towards my freighter. All right, so 4 units into the carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into space, flight to Midian. Got a pretty packed fair there. All right, now there was. That's right. There's a good metal and traits. 35 and 10. Yep, right there. Right there. Should have just built through the mountains. Orders. Build city. Mine. Alright. You are about ready. Build my gem mine. Finally, gems. 2 metal, 37 trace, and 5 gems. Love it. Alright, what are we going to put in the freighter? We've got a veteran anti-tank gun, veteran artillery. Come up. We can't take it to Midian yet. We got to drop something out of orbit first. Start this Assaultlander. Just want to see what's in here. I think I want to take care of this farm. I worry this farm's got air. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. I don't have AA in this stack. I might need to take it back into space so I can get AA down here. Have anything carrying AA? Yes, I do. The bulk hull that already jumped and has no more movement. Shoot. Yep. I'm going to have to pick this back up. That artillery is dead meat before the dive bomber. So let's take you up. We need to get AA. Let's land you. Have everybody in this electronics, I think. Yes, I do. Alright. Got that carrier. A holy relic, a noble, and a tiger lily. I'm gonna need to land it. Just so, uh-oh! I think you're coming in here. Hi, Tiger Lily. What do you see? Oh, boy. I messed up. That Tiger Lily used all his movement going into the jungle rivers. And I can't bombard these guys more because they're all foot troops. I'm about to lose my Tiger Lily. Poorly done. My armor joined the Tiger Lily. No. No. Unless I've got another Assaultlander ready to go. Do I have another Assaultlander? My Assaultlander just jumping in. Yep, there it is. Bye-bye, Tiger Lily. So nice knowing you. I guess we do need to move most of this force behind militia and anti-air unit. Put the rest of you in here to attack these when they come through. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that, a fanatic with a DOS tactic. Oh boy. Splitting my force. Remember I talked about the rebels coming from other cities? Well, here's where they're showing up. Got some fights to do on Midian. Contra Commandos. Sneaky forest rebels. That's right. That is right. And none of them are vehicles, which means my dreadnought here is useless against them. But we're still going to shoot my battle mode. Sorry, not a cruiser. Battle mode. Not a dreadnought. Absolutely so. Cruiser battle mode. First of all, we're going to see if we can pop that air unit here. No. Again. The heck with the dive bomber. Now let's... Oops. You're not going anywhere. Stay right there. You are definitely coming here. I guess that was all 3 movement out of my... shoot. Let's jump you over here to get you... Keep you from blocking the space lanes here. Alright. Yes. I know I should have more troops in there protecting my... my noble. And start hoofing it back. Alright. So we've got this stack to deal with them. We've got this stack in here to deal with them. Splitting our forces. Annoying. Oh, I want to see something really quickly. Yeah, this was us getting those carriers. Look at that jump. Oh, the Hawkwood took a beating somehow. And the Ducato. Now's a good time for me to be requesting votes and stuff. But I'm pretty happy with what we have right now. I think we're good. All right. Let's build some things. I think every city we've got on Midian is in the construction process. Let's go back to Kish. Now, taking these ruins is not a high priority. We might as well do it. So, let's start with an engineer up here to build a road to the ruins. And let's build a... Do our artillery first. Feed that. We are building engineers all over the place around here. Got that Griffin almost ready to explore for me up here. Artillery, engineers. Might build another engineer here because there's lots of good energy up here. I don't even have a militia in here, do I? Build an engineer here. Oh, no militia. Wow, I skipped on the militia. Skimped on my militia. Oh, shoot, look at my food. Wowzer. Back to the Agora. I mean, they would never do anything bad with this money that I'm giving them, would they? I can't imagine it. Your food resource is low in red. How are you on the global food production? Thank you, Remora. Oh my goodness. Look how much I'm eating 20 more than I'm harvesting. Lots of units, lots of mines. We need some more food. That's what we got to start building on. And this is going to be great for food on this planet if I get the chance. I mean, look at this. 40s over here. All these rivers. There's going to be a lot of food production out here. I just need to start doing it. That means I need to put down the rebellion. How dare they get mad at me for conquering their planet. Alright. End turn. I'm going to hold on to my metals and food till I get things situated. Oops. Who hasn't moved? Oh, yeah. Guess I should put my carrier back up into space. Yep, leaving all these units in here. Definitely leaving the A in there. Centurying you. Alright, now we'll end the turn.
House Li Halan.
Yay! Now watch me go crazy with that relic. That is good stuff. Composite armor. That is definitely an Avestite technology. Hey, Militia Legion. Militia Legion. Militia Legion. All to eat up what little food I have. Tracker Legion. Let's build another Tracker Legion. Atmosphere Fighter. Finally. And I'm going to do an S... No, yeah, let's do another self-propelled anti-air. For the Ruin Exploration. Farm built an anti-aircraft gun. We'll need engineers here soon enough, but I'm going to come back to that after we deal with the rebellion. There's my engineer. my atmosphere fighter. I'll come back over here soon. Probably gonna build a transport. The aircraft gun. Anti-aircraft gun. Rebellion on Midian. We were expecting this. I mean, Tracker Legion for energy physics. We need those energy physics. I hate to admit it. Ah! That would have been a better trade. Oh well. Alright. Leave you two here on Kish to infantry. Alright, now we got troops coming in to do cool things. What happened on Midian? Wow. They did not attack my Tiger Lily. I really expected them coming after my Tiger Lily. So, what are they bringing down here? It is just an AA gun right now. See, you needed to have kept my armor here as a fast response unit. I could zip around. Really want that unit taken care of. Alright, what do we have here? Got a flak gun. Oh, we've got my elite force here. Being led by Chi Kao herself. It's not attack with an engineer. Alright. This is as far as we know, this is the rebel commander right here. And we should have no problem. Fanatic and an officer should fall before my armor. Uh-oh. And 2 partisans. That's not as good. Alright, we definitely took some damage on that fight. We were overconfident again. But we survived it. We'll come back to all these. We are going to leave the anti-air here. I don't know what I want to do with the don't know what I want to do with the engineer just yet, so we'll come back to it. There's what we needed. That's what we've been needing. Let's find where all these rebels are.
Unit spotted.
Okay, there's A there. We're not engaging that with my atmosphere fighter. That's for sure. Where did those... They just had... Oh, there was somebody I didn't know existed. Oh, they're shooting my atmosphere fighter down. That was a... There's where they went. I didn't see them. They were coming around that way. Blast them. Okay. Leave behind. Lost that atmosphere fighter. Built it and lost it that quickly. But anything... Nah, I'm enough to attack. No. I don't want to send my noble by himself to take out their AA gun. Wait. I might just do this. I now have Theurgy. And I can use my Rod of Smiting. My Rod of Smiting. Let's do that. About done with the stream. I hadn't realized we'd gone on this long. Let's do a quick smack with my noble. Ooh, took some damage on my noble. But he smited. You will stay there. All of you will stay here. Trying to deal with those rebels. And there's my new Tracker Legion. To explore. And look at that. New atmosphere fighter. Go, Griffin. Metal over here. Go to that pretty soon. Of course, land, because we have to land frequently. All right, let's see here. We've got all these space units to come down and start doing my bidding. I guess maybe I can crash land them and take care of all of these rebels showing up. That's not a bad idea. Maybe planning all these things quickly. That is a good idea. This is a good force. taken care of those rebels. Yep. Let's do that. I'm going to get revenge for my Griffin getting shot down. We'll have some damaged spaceships after this, but I also have that starport. So, crash land in the jungles. Ignore space units, get everyone else. Hello? Oh, that can't attack. Wipe them out. Revenge! Revenge! Ooh. They killed something good? They did. They killed my tank killer. I didn't expect that. Partisans are nasty. Alright. Let's get them back up into space. And land them where I want them next turn. Definitely get some healing going on for all of these. Wait a minute, I should put something good in the Assaultlander. Let's put, yep, artillery and anti-tank in the Assaultlander. Oh, that hurt, but we got rid of the folks. Oh, great, we discovered those guys. Funny. Back up in space, now put you down in this problem. Unload everybody, let everybody heal for next turn. Alright. Finish these guys up. Do some quick shots with the battle mode. Take out that one. Cruiser will sit in space. And engineer won't do anything just yet. Oh, we want a fort. That's what we want. Go here and build a fort. There's my fort. Fort. It's done. Let's go back and start building a tracker. All right, good stuff for today. Thanks for joining. I've had too many close calls. I'm not too close with partisans. Never underestimate the partisans. I think I named them Portnows in this game as a dedication to our friend James Portnow. All right, I'm going to save Chi Kao 2. And I will not be streaming. I hope to stream next Sunday. It's MomoCon. I shared the link for MomoCon. If you're in Atlanta for MomoCon, definitely come join us. We've got a number of good panels there, as well as a great indie game area. Reggie, who's in the Twitch stream, will be there. But yeah, if you can, come join us. Good panels on indie game dev as well. And I do plan to stream, even though MomoCon's going on next week. So see you next Sunday, 3 o'clock EDT. Thanks for joining today. And cheers.